a free shirt. The fucking comedian Salvation Army right here. You got a free shirt. You're more than welcome. What they're talking about is, does size matter? Yeah, if you're a faggot. Fuck that. Yeah, big dick. Fuck that. I want a bigger dick. I just talk like I get a dick in my mouth. Silly faggot. Dicks are for chicks. You gotta be careful these days, player. I swear, now they got gay cholos. Hell yeah, gay cholos, I don't know if you know, they're crazy too, because I mean, it's crazy to be a regular cholo. Imagine a gay cholo. Like fucking... You gotta be careful with gay cholos, they're crazy, because they'll just always stab you in the back. Welcome to Wiener Schnitzel, fucker. I live in a hard neighborhood, Holmes. Real hard, Holmes. Ow, Holmes. Smile now, cry later, Holmes. Hell yeah, Brenda, let her know what's up. Sabes que a mí me vale madre front row y yo hablo, me vale madre. También. But gay cholos are crazy, they'll hit you up, huh? They don't care, they'll be like, so where you from, fucker? All erect and shit? Where? I'm like, nowhere. Where you from? West Hollywood, fucker. From the West, bitch. It's a gay cholo, man. I get paniques and shit. ¿Qué es eso? Paniques. That's just like, you get fucking scared and shit. You be like, I gotta get out of here mode. I fucking pull out my pepper spray and shit. Ay, güey, hay otro. But remember, they're like, gay cholos are crazy. They're like, fuck it, I love chile. Sprayed in my mouth. Put my goggles on. It'd be like little koi in the fish pond all coming up for bread. All. There's more where that came from, player. Where's the girls with the big ass titties at tonight? That's what nobody talks about. Everybody talks about, fake tits, dude. Fuck that, bro. Fake tits are fake, bro. That's fake love, bro. Tell Chicos like that, he's all, fuck that, bro. Tits rock, bro. I like fit tits and shit. Fake tits and shit, I love those motherfuckers. I swear, because you're like a magician, because when you grab one, the other one always gets bigger, huh? A brother pops out, God damn, is David Blaine in this motherfucker? Pop back out that bitch. I like real big ass titties, with fucking big old stretch marks on them and shit. It's a Thomas guy, player. They spray some Candyland on that, Holmes. I'm gonna be a little blue man because I'm from over here, Holmes. I like big ass titties, like, big ass Thea titties all. Got that hunch in the back all. She used to do the potato salad, now she only makes potato salad. With big ass pancake nipples on those motherfuckers. They be looking like this and shit. A brother pops in, he ain't lying, player. Let me get out this motherfucker. Shit. With those big ass pancake nipples, you can have breakfast in bed. In the morning, there's no more syrup, Rodrigo. What's going on? There's more where that came from, bitch. Spider-Man got her, Holmes. That's cool. You guys fucking have a good night here. What up, brother? Enjoy some of that Latino motherfucker. Oh yeah, this bitch made me sweat for the pussy player. Oh yeah. Woo. Nobody wants to see us together. Hitting that shit like Akon. Tear it up, man. Somebody's got to. Look at all silent on me and shit, huh? There's no black people around. Nah, los bitches mayates, vato. You know what, no? When? Quando? Me? No. I'm a positive motherfucker. That's cool. We got a lot of people here and shit. It's all right. You guys use the promoter to get people here all snug and shit, all packed out. Next time, you guys should just try a coyote. And if you don't know what a coyote is, that's just a Mexican travel agent. Hell yeah. Se me reventó el calzón. Now we got paisas, they're coming up now, that's cool. You know what a paisa is, brother? Those Mexican brothers from Mexico, they probably ain't got no papers, but it's cool anyways, because they in their own land and they got pointy ass boots and shit. You ever see a paisa get mad and shit because he can't unzip a zipper at a party? Nah, pinche papelón, vale verga. Pissing all over his pants and shit. Valiendo verga, güey. He's right there next to the jumper right there. With his fucking pinche botín right there. ¡Chingue su madre, güey! ¡Llame un taxi, loco! ¿Qué es lo que está pasando, güey? Estoy pasado, güey. No, güey. Sí, güey. Me comí un churro, güey. That's the thing. You got fucking, that's the thing I know. Paisas are coming up. We ain't leaving. It's all good. The little botines now, they have a 3-piece suit and shit. But they never have a tie with that suit, huh? Just a big ass medalla with 30,000 pelos popping out. And they walk and talk and act just like cholos, huh? ¿Qué onda ese? Bald ass heads with the little tejana to the side. Fuck it. Even a new era cap to the side. Fuck it. With the weed leaf, los dos plebes. And my dad's old school from Zacatecas, from the 40s and shit. He go, ¿qué chingados tenemos aquí? Un pinche rancholo, ¿qué chingados? If you don't know what a rancholo is, that's just a cholo from a ranch. A.K.A. Lupillo Rivera, fuck it. Okay, you kick him, you say, ¡Paz! ¡Se me reventó el calzón! You say, ¡Oye, está muerto! ¡Tú sabes que a mí me da! Look at that, I was trying to kick us out because we don't have no papers. Did the Pilgrims have papers, though? Last time I checked in my history book, they didn't, brother. But my favorite fucking immigrants, I mean, fuck it, you gotta learn to live here, right? But it's cool when you're the majority kind of home, you know, it makes you feel happy. Sonrisas for everybody. I love Cubans. Cubans are the shit. Have you ever seen them on real TV? Oh, ocurrió así? There's always like 30 of them gripped to that little 2x4 off. Fighting hurricanes, seaweed off. And they always have that little negrito up front and shit, and he's the pilot and shit. Because in Cuba, there's no racism. Little Afro puff, old school Van Halen t-shirt, bucket, those bookies, little calzoncillos on. And he's the pilot. Era negro, 20 kilómetros, llegamos a Miami. Agua negra, un tiburón. Fucking U.S. Coast Guard pops up. By order of the U.S. government, you must turn this vessel around immediately. Hell no, little stick ship pops up, little exhaust in the back. Hasta la muerte, como ya tú sabes. Sí, para mí, azúcar, bro. Hey, thank you very much. My name is Rodrigo Torres, man. Keep it going for
I'm glad you guys came out to support live comedy because you guys could have went to a movie, perhaps. There's a lot of good movies out there. You saw a new Biggie Smalls movie, Precious. That movie's in 3D without the glasses. I was like, oh, god damn. I even bought the DVD afterwards. The DVD was heavier. I was like, look at this. Alice in Wonderland. I wasted some money watching Alice in Wonderland. I'm a grown man. You agree? Sucks. I went by myself. I didn't have a date. 11 a.m. by myself. And I figured I'm not gonna get the 3D glasses because I'm gonna save some money. I saved $2. Spent close to $50 on myself. A large bag of popcorn, a tour soda. I was like, damn, for $50, I could have bought 3 bags of mushrooms and had Sergio in Wonderland. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start thinking a little bit. It's a recession, you know what I'm saying? But I did like Avatar. That was a great movie. Holy man, listen. You know a movie is good when you want to be the color of the characters. I'm in my bedroom holding my breath in the mirror like that because I want to be blue. Those avatars are sexy. I would totally sleep with a Na'vi woman. They got those big eyes, the six-pack, they got those long tails. After that movie, I wanted a tail. I don't need a long tail like that. Give me a little Rottweiler tail. I'll be happy. Give me a little Rottweiler tail. I'm sticking my tail in something tonight. Oh, those tails are awesome. Once again, I went to the movies, but this time I had a date. And the girl brought her son, who I never met before. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually had a relationship where there's like a kid involved and you never met the kid. It's weird. It's a weird thing. It's hard to meet the kids than it is the damn parents. So I said, for 2.5 hours, she'll shut up and won't talk to me. I sat down watching the movie. I didn't realize there's a love story involved in the whole storyline. It's a political message too. So I was emotional that day. I was hungover. So I almost started crying. I'm a grown man, work out, tattoos. I was like this, thank God for these 3D glasses. Oh. I had popcorn stuck in my teeth. I'm like, oh. And my girl starts to notice it. She hits me, Sergio, you okay? I'm like, I'm good, babe, thank you. Watch the movie. Then the little guy starts to notice. He's like, Sergio, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just on cocaine, chill. I'd rather that little kid think I'm on drugs than think I'm a damn sucker, you know what I'm saying? All over New York City, there's pictures of people with missing fingers talking about this happened from smoking. I never met anybody who smoked and lost their fingers from smoking. Right? They don't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? That's false advertising. I'm convinced she's not even a smoker. She's probably an alcoholic carpenter or something. You know what I'm saying? Get it right. Smoking doesn't do that. Diabetes does that. A poor diet does that. I smoke, man. It's a lot of. I'm just a realist, man. I'm honesty, man. Don't give me that. Like our New York governor, I'm not sure how many of you noticed, is blind, right? He's blind. He's arrogant too, because he doesn't walk around with a cane or nothing. Listen, you better make me feel bad for you on my next vote. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a dog or a cane talking about I got this, cross-eyed and everything. He's walking into walls. No, don't hold me, I got this. Oh, excuse me. I got this. Blind man talking about, yeah, the future and our vision for the future. Our vision for the future. How you gonna have a vision when you don't have a vision? That's all I'm trying to say. Looking like a Shar-Pei. I'm from the Lower East Side, born and raised. That's the lower downtown Manhattan. It's changed considerably. When I was growing up, there was nothing but blacks and Latinos, and a lot of Europeans that moved in. I welcome them with open arms. But the thing is, they look at me like I'm not supposed to be there. They're like, look. They walk in couples sometimes. They look at me like I'm an animal. They're like, look, it's a Puerto Rican. Honey, grab the camera. Take a picture of him while he feeds on that mango. For my Caucasian friends here, a mango is a fruit that Puerto Ricans absolutely adore. I embraced it, man. I started dating a white girl. Once I seen that social change, I was like, ooh, I got myself a white girlfriend. I had a white girl from half Irish, half Scottish from Washington State. That's real white. You know what I'm saying? There's white and there's like freckly chest white. She was the freckly chest white. She had the real European features. She had real thin lips like that. Her chapstick lasted for 3 years. I used to love to ask her to throw me kisses. I bet that baby girl, throw me a kiss. So I go, okay. We had a good time, but you gotta understand, when you date someone outside your culture, race, nationality, whatever you wanna call it, you want them to know something about your history or your culture. She didn't know the difference between different Latino groups. Like, for example, she didn't know the difference between a Puerto Rican and a Mexican. And judging from this section, they don't either. I saw question marks pop up, like, I didn't realize this show would be so educational. I'm gonna educate you guys. It's simple. The difference between a Puerto Rican and Mexican is 2 feet. You know what I mean? I had an Asian girlfriend. I like Asian women, but they're too damn expensive. $300 for 1 hour? Ladies, if your boyfriend or husband is laughing at that, he's a dirtbag. I have a little dirtbag in me. I think we all do, man. I had if I drink a little too much, I don't make the wisest decisions. Like recently, I had a one-night stand. Well, you gotta give me some props, fellas. It was on a Monday. Monday night one-night stand? Who does that? Me. I did that. I was proud of myself. She was in the front. She was looking at me like, oh my God, you are so funny. She had chipped teeth. Every time she spoke, she whistled. She was like, oh my God, you are so funny. I took her home, and I'm romantical. Latinos are romantical creatures. I took her to my apartment. I had Jesus candles all over the place. I lit them up. Jesus looked at me like, don't mess with her. Don't mess with her. My Jesus Christ is a little different. I only ask him for advice when I'm really ready for it. I don't bother my Jesus Christ because my Jesus is gangster. He got a tattoo of Jesus Christ on his neck. A ponytail and a pot belly. I wish I had hair like Jesus Christ. He got that long hair. I'm balding, so I gotta wear a hat. Real high like. You ever seen this guy? He's called a construction worker with the hard hat. Who wants coffee? Anybody want coffee? I hate construction workers. Grown-ass men walking around with lunch boxes. Who wants coffee? Who wants coffee? Who wants coffee? I recently went to a funeral service and my ex-foreman, I used to do construction, was there. And he's telling me, Sergio, how you doing? Come here. He's real aggressive. He grabbed me at the back of my neck. Come here. And he walks with me. He walks me to the casket and starts hitting the casket. You know what kind of wood this is? I'm like, that's a little inappropriate, Bob. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it's oak. I don't know. He's like, it's mahogany. And someone came out of nowhere. You're incorrect. It's pine. You remember her, right? I make fun of construction workers, man, because I'm good at this. I wasn't good at construction. I tried to lay down some hardwood floor in my apartment, and as a result, look what the hell I did. Chopped off my finger on a table saw. Now it looks like I'm half Puerto Rican and half Mexican. Now it looks like I got 2 pinkies on one hand. Look at this. And it doesn't command the same authority it once did. I try to call people over with this finger, and they don't listen. They're like, excuse me, sir, come here. They're like, oh, I'm not listening to that little hobbit finger. I'm with a girl getting hot and heavy, and she's like, Sergio, she didn't notice the finger until it was too late. You know what I'm saying? But before that, there was another time, another girl didn't know about it. And she's like, Sergio, let's do something different tonight. Choke me. I'm like, I'm not really into that. I'm not drinking Hennessy tonight. She's like, stop. She's like, stop being a punk. Choke me. I was like, oh, God. She's like, oh, that feels good, baby. Now put your fingers in my mouth. People, you know I stopped, right? She's like, put your fingers in my mouth. I was like, you got it. She's like, oh, that feels good. Sergio, what the hell is wrong with your finger? That damn thing looks like a baby cobra. Get that thing out my face. And why the hell does it smell like cheese doodles? Get that thing. Look at my peace sign. My peace sign looks like a Nike check. Look at this.
Thank you very much. Trying to get in shape this morning. I can do 1 push-up. Not one. You know what that means? If I trip and fall face first in a puddle of water, I'm gonna drown. Most people carry umbrellas. I carry a snorkel. I ain't going out like that. Being a big guy, I date big women, full-figured gals. Not by choice, by option. Very limited option. I approach someone, some women don't know they're big girls, so I've advised some tips for you guys if you don't know. If I would open your purse and it looked like you just came from trick-or-treating, you're a big girl. If you're white and your date's not, you're a big girl. Don't hate the player, hate the referee. I'm just calling it like I see it. This one girl, she took me to a fat club. If you're not familiar with the fat club, it's your basic nightclub. It's a disco club, but but it's geared for fat people. They don't stamp your hand when you walk in. They brand you. There's no bar, just a big buffet. Shots of chocolate and bacon grease. Normally 250 people fit in the room, that night 25. DJ was awesome. We started playing Jump Around by House of Pain. We all started jumping. Caltech came and shut us down. Apparently we broke the needle off the seismograph. Knocked a few people off their beds in China. So I don't date much. I stay home, watch TV. Started watching Cops, my favorite TV show, Cops. Love that show. I love how they show different races reacting to the same situation. If you have a white couple, the man gets arrested, the woman cries, woo-hoo-hoo, I'll call my father, we'll post bail, I'll wait for you. But if you have a Hispanic couple and the man gets arrested, it's a little different. I told you not to mess around with those essays. You just got out of jail this morning, now you're going back in? Who's gonna help feed our baby? She's only 9. And who's gonna help feed her baby? But the worst are the black women. Oh, they don't put up with nothing. That's right, take him to jail. Check his pockets, I know he got weed. Bail, I'm gonna cash your check, get my drink. Oh. Another show that I watch that I really don't get is Price is Right. I mean, it's awesome. They give you prizes. I want money. They give you like cars and motorhomes, sailboats. I live in a studio apartment. I don't even have covered parking. Where am I going to put a sailboat? I'll put it in the pool and let the kids play with it. Another one I don't get is drag racing. Doesn't make any sense. You have 2 cars. They go 300 miles an hour for 2 seconds. Race is over. That's not a sport. You could have track and field like that. Hey, Mark, get set, go. I won, thank you. I want to thank the big man, trained for seconds a day. I could do that sport, the 1-yard dash. Hey, Mark, get set, go. I won. Won by a belly button. I want to thank the big man for making all this possible, Ronald McDonald. What if baseball was like that? And the home of the brave. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, game over. I didn't get my hot dog. How's the game over? Oh my gosh. You know, I have a moral compass, and I like to think that my moral compass always points north. I see somebody drop money out of their pocket. If it's $1, I'll let them know, sir, $1 has spilled from your pockets onto the floor. If it's a $5 bill, my compass leans a little east, but it's still steady. Ma'am, a 5, a thin as we call it, has fallen from your purse. I will stand by while you pick it up. There it is. But then a 10 will fall, and my compass starts pointing south. Because a 10, I can get a lot of jumbo jacks with the 10. A 20, I will turn my blind eye to the compass, bend down and fake tie my shoe, and pick it up and take it home. It's 20. A 50, I will pawn my moral compass and pick up a 50, just dead stop, put my foot on it, stand there until everyone has left. Eddie, you've been there 3 hours. I know. You're in the middle of the 405 freeway. I know. I'm not moving. A $100 bill falls to the ground. I will punch my mother straight in the face for that $100 bill. It is mine. It could have fallen out of my pocket. You don't know. You don't know. Same with wallets. You find a wallet, there's a couple dollars in there. You'll return it because you know there might be a reward. You'll probably get that $3 or $4 that was in the wallet. But if there's 20s, 50s, 100s, he'll just be glad to get the wallet back. Because after all, that's a nice wallet. He'll just be glad to get his ID back in the gutter. I was trying to drive here with my, I got a new car, and on my way here, I don't have the GPS system, the navigation system, so I had to buy one of those cheap ones. Yikes. In 30 yards, make a left turn. I think. No, it's the next one. It's the next one. Oh, my bad, it was that one. You know what, just go to the next corner and make a U-turn. Come back. If you have a Thomas guide, you may want to double check, because I'm not from around here, so I don't know. GPS, more like POS.
Everybody enjoying their summer? Yeah, you guys enjoying your summer? A lot of people visiting from out of town. I gotta tell you something, as a Latino male, I think I can speak on behalf of all my Latino brothers and sisters in America that summertime is our favorite season of the year. You know why? And maybe you guys can help me out with this, because what season do we have in summer? Wrong, landscaping season. That's the season we really like. So we like. It's the only time of the year. It's the only time of the year where the Latinos from this great nation can get together with the only white people they know. That's it. I just recently went to my cousin's college graduation, my cousin Papo, his college graduation. It's not really college, it's community college, right? You know, I wish we could stop using the word college when describing community college, right? It's not really college, it's the 13th grade. That's what that is. It's the 13th grade. It's not college if your campus is in the ghetto. That's not college, okay? It's not college, all right, if the graduating class of 2011 walks into the auditorium to the song, Hoop, There It Is. That's not college, all right? It's not college when your dean hits the podium doing one of these. That's not college. It's not at all. It's not college when your on-campus bodega doubles as your bookstore. That's not college. Okay? And it's definitely not college when your commencement speaker is Lil Wayne. That is not college. And it's crazy because my mom was saying to me, you know what, you're being so hard on Papo. Why are you being so hard on him? And I'm like, I'm not being hard on him. He's just no Thomas Edison. Or as Papo likes to say, who? It's fascinating. It's strange, you know, my father was going to be here tonight, but I've never met him. So that's kind of hard. But it's interesting, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad for me because, you know, as a young Hispanic man in this country, you know, we're used to growing up without fathers, you know what I mean? Thank God that in this great land, we have a support group for that. It's called street gangs, which is kind of nice. They work out pretty well. Fascinating story, you know, like I recently just been watching a lot of Al Jazeera lately. You guys watch Al Jazeera? And it's crazy. If you watch Al Jazeera, they're stealing all of our shows, all of our American shows. It's unbelievable. They have their own like daytime TV shows, their own late night TV shows, their own soap operas. So I thought, you know what, just stealing all of our TV shows, I thought maybe I should come up with a couple of TV shows for their fall network lineup. You know, like the Tuesday night. And I think that the 8 o'clock show should be called Sunni Eye for the Shiite Guy. What do you think about that? At 9 o'clock, Trading Caves. All right, 10 o'clock, Project Rubble. You know, and at 11 o'clock, Dancing with Hamas. Which is a really nice one because we keep that one late at night because, you know, in the Middle East, they don't like to watch people having a good time, which is interesting. You know what I don't like actually though? I really don't like it when people really stereotype, unfortunately, like Arab people. It sucks being a minority myself. I hate it, and I'll give you a good example. You know, they're always saying that Arab men are really, really fundamentalist and like very religious and just maniacal. And I don't think that that's true, you know, because my best friend Mahmoud is from Syria, and I'll give you guys an example. We just spent the last 3 days doing cocaine straight. The last 3 days doing cocaine, and not once did I ever see him stop and pray. Until we ran out of cocaine. All right, he's all bugging out. He's like, which way's Mecca? Which way's Mecca? Which way's Mecca? Which way's Mecca? And I'm like, Mecca? Which way's 178th and Lenox? All right, grab your turban and your robe. We're going on a real pilgrimage. All right, that's the way that's gonna happen. But yeah, it's interesting. My girlfriend, just moved in with my girlfriend, and she's Caucasian, right? And here's the thing. So she's Caucasian, so she's really into things like working out and like eating healthy. And it always, like, I was always curious as to why are white people so obsessed with working out and eating healthy? And then I remembered, oh, that's right, white people want to live. You know what I mean? They do, they really want to live. And it's crazy, she's got me doing this yoga. You know yoga? You guys do yoga? Anybody here does yoga? Wow, this ain't LA. Well, you know, she's got me doing yoga, and if you can imagine this, it's really interesting. It's me and my girlfriend in a room with 25 other women where they pump the heat all the way up, and yoga is supposed to be relaxing, but I always leave really stiff, if you know what I mean. I always do. I always do. It's not downward dog, that's hard. It's the upward dog that's a little embarrassing. You know what I mean? I got girls using me as a towel rack. It's not good. It's not good at all. But yeah, you know, I love my girlfriend. She's good. Having your girlfriend move in with you is like being in the Marines, right? You gotta wake up in the morning and go running, right? You know, you gotta like make your bunk. When the hell do you have to do that? You write home to your mom about how much you hate your life. Happens quite a lot. So you guys love being in New York? You guys all visiting from New York City? Visiting from out of town here in New York, right? Most of you guys? You like New York City? You know what drives me nuts about New York? This is the only thing, and I love living in the city, but this is what really drives me nuts. You know, it's taking these trains, these subways, you know, especially in the middle of the summer. Oh my God, what a pain in the ass that is, you know. Especially when you have to go, you know, at rush hour, and it's really hot in the platforms, and it's packed with hundreds of people. You know, just hundreds of people, and you're fighting your way there, and the train comes, and it's full of people too, and then you get, and you're fighting your way, and the doors open, and you get all the way in, and you're kicking homeless veterans out of the way, and pushing old ladies, and pregnant women, and then karma strikes back, and when the doors close and you're on the train, you realize there's no AC, right? You notice that? And then it's like a scene from Schindler's List, where you're looking at the people on the platform, and the train pulls off, and they're like, off to your doom. Bananas. It's true, though. It's fascinating. I also like lots of things about New York. It's so expensive, man. Isn't this city expensive? It's unbelievable. You know, it's a struggle on how to like, I mean, you literally, I personally, like, I'm so broke right now that I have to actually use the public handicap bathrooms as a gym. I go in there, I'm doing crunches, it's unbelievable. You know what you know, if you're gonna do this though, guys, I gotta warn you, the jacuzzi's really tiny. Do not drink the water. Just don't do it. But, you know, it is weird. Like, I'll work out there for an hour and a half, and no matter how I clean myself up, every time I walk out, I always smell like crap. Which is weird, because it's the bathroom. It's okay. It's all right. I got my check. But it's funny, man. I'll tell you what. This is what I really love about New York City. I want you guys to listen to me very, very closely, because I'm sure you've experienced this, especially you New Yorkers, okay? Here's the deal, right? I live in Harlem, right? So this is how I know it's summertime in New York. I crack open my window, and it's not that I see the women wearing a little skin, or that the sun is shining, or that the trees are blossoming. I open up my window, and I hear the beautiful pitter-patter of these gorgeous little black girls doing the double dutch. Have you seen this? These little girls are like 8 years old. They're doing this, and their sense of timing, their choreography, their athleticism, their agility, it's fascinating. That's why it amazes me that when they grow up, they move so slow behind the cash register. Have you guys have you noticed that? Have you guys noticed that? Let me ask you something. Seriously, what's gonna be harder to get out of, Iraq or Dwayne Reed? Tell me. So, you know, why is it it's always the most unattractive girls at the party that always want you to walk them to the train at the end of the night? You ever notice that? You're at the party and this chick's like, hey, Jose, will you walk me to the train? I'm like, honey, the train's right there. Just go right outside. It's right on the corner. She's like, well, I'm a little worried about being sexually assaulted. And I'm like, sweetheart, you're a 23-year-old Dominican girl that looks like Gene Hackman. I think you're gonna be fine. And she kept telling me she was a cover model at the party. Yeah, I'm a cover model. I'm like, really? For what? Stephen King novels? That's my time, guys. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. I feel good. I feel good. I love my life. See, I believe that the key to happiness is being grateful, you know, staying grounded, humble. That's why first thing I do in the morning when I wake up, I thank God for making me good looking. I know a lot of you think, oh, that's so glamorous. It's hard. It's very hard to keep this up. Society that pressures you constantly. There's not one day that goes by I don't wish to God I was a 7. Do you know how much easier life would be being a 7? What I wouldn't give to just sit and have a meal in public without having people constantly coming up to me. It's like, my God, you're a vision. Seriously, I would get anything. One day without women, just flocks of women offering sex without having to call them back. That's all I want. Just, can I? It's hard. That's been my resolution for like the past 10 years, you know? Try to get a little bit ugly. Nope, went the other way. Yeah, totally did the opposite thing. Better hair, better skin, better body. It's like, I hate myself for that. But look, I try to blend in with the normal people. I want to lead a common folk life, you know? So I go to work every day, just like everyone else. You know, I drive to work, I'm stuck in traffic for hours, just like everyone else. But you know what the key is? I know how lucky I am to have that. I know how lucky I am to have a job, to have a car, to have a driver. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's just simple things. But you know, I just want to, you know, make sure that this incredible physique doesn't just happen overnight, okay? It's at least 3 days, because I love to work out, I do. I like working out, playing soccer, football. I like to run. I went for a run this morning. I don't take it too serious though, you know? I'm not one of these people that runs in place while they wait for the light to change. Have you seen these freaks? Really? That's 15 seconds. You need those 15 seconds. Sorry. Is that really gonna make a difference? Like, are you expecting people to roll down their window and go, oh my God, are you a professional? When you kept going, do you run marathons? Can I hire you? And if you're that serious about running, go run in a track that has no stop signs or traffic lights. Don't run on Main Street at like rush hour. I had to get a new phone today. God, I hate that. I'm not a phone person. I'm not a texter. We used to have this thing back in the day. A lot of you are young, but I don't know how many of you remember, it was a thing called Conversations. Yeah, some of you, yeah, I see the young people, they think, you know, it's like a nightclub or something. No, this was like when you talk to people, you had to look at them in the eye. You guys remember that? And listen. And humans, you talk to. That was fun. I like that. I miss that. It's all the phones. And kids with phones. My neighbor has an 8-year-old son that has an iPhone. What? 2 years ago, your kid was eating dirt, and now he has an iPhone? And they gave me the same excuse. They're like, well, you know, when Timmy goes over to a friend's house, and he spends the day, when he's ready to get picked up, he calls me. Where are you sending Timmy? Who are these people that don't have a phone unless they're Amish? I'm pretty sure everyone in America has a phone. Do you also go here, take some silverware? They may not have any. Just take them. Take the portable toilet. I don't know these people. They may have a toilet. The other thing they say is that, well, you know, at 3 o'clock when school day is over, Timmy can call me and I can pick him up. Let me tell you something. If Timmy can't wait under the same tree for 5 minutes, he deserves to get kidnapped. Kids with their phones and the video games too. I used to use my imagination as a kid. Do you remember using your imagination? Like, that's what I did. We had one soccer ball for the whole neighborhood. And it was like finding gold, and the minute that ball went over the fence, no! Mama! It was like you lost your baby over a balcony. But then we picked up whatever we had. We picked up a Coke can, I swear to God, like an aluminum Coke can, and we kept playing. And you got into it, you're like, pa! Pa! You got a corner kick, you're like, pa! Goal! 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 Call 911, goal! Going out, your eye is like popping out. Me lo metí. But now these kids have these video games, and my brother got the Xbox 360, and it comes with that war game, that Call of Duty war game. It's like this violent war game. He didn't have it for more than 5 minutes. He knew everything about the game. He knew what every button was for, and there's like 27 buttons in these controls. Everything. It takes me 3 minutes to set my alarm clock. My brother is connected to the Russian space station. And he everything. He knew everything. And then he gives me the control. And he's like, you want to give it a shot? For about an hour, my soldier was like this. I turned around the next day. I took out a knife. I was excited. Then my soldier went, you lose. It's video games, just imagination. Remember when this was your gun? That was it? That's it. You're like... It's my rifle. It's an X-74 rifle. Whoa. Whoa. I almost shot you. It's loaded, and I have unlimited amounts of ammunition. Hey guys, my name is Ignacio. Thank you very much. Good night.
What's up, Latinos? Make some noise. I'm not Latino. I'm Filipino. Filipinos, we just look like stone Mexicans. I don't mind having slanted eyes. If I drive home drunk and the cop sees me swerve, he just says, oh, he's Asian. They're supposed to do that. And I go, oh, so sorry, officer, so sorry. See how you laughed at that? That was Juan. It's messed up because everybody makes fun of Asians. You know, I think that's wrong. You know, talk about black guys. Oh, that's wrong. But that's funny. Latinos, you make fun of Asians, right? Chinos learn how to drive. You said that, right? Because Asians can't drive. It's true. But at least we have car insurance. See how that feels? Don't get mad, look. It's not funny. Yeah. I am Filipino. I do not own a lowered Acura. It's a Honda Civic. Filipinos, when we get old, we all look the same. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. When Filipinos get old, we look like this. All right, screw you guys for laughing at that. That's wrong. That's what I got to look forward to. That's my uncle, I swear to God. What is Ninja Turtle? Everybody's calling me Ninja Turtle. Who's Raphael? And when Filipinos talk English, we mix the P's and the F's. Right? Have you heard that before? Oh, see, that sounds familiar to you. You might have seen us driving on the 405 freeway. If you've ever been in a hospital, you've heard that voice. Right? Excuse me, sir, you're on the wrong floor. This is 5, board, that's one more floor down. Perfect. After a while, when you hang around Filipinos, you start sounding like that. One more floor down further. What happened to me? I'm feeling different. I seen a Filipino on the Wheel of Fortune. He was like, yeah, can I get the letter F? F. Yeah, letter F. I'm sorry, there are no F's. Next contestant. Yes, let me get the letter F. Why, yes, we have 7 F's. What the heck? I said F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Everybody makes fun of Asians, you know what I mean? Black people make fun of Asians, right? In the liquor stores. Why you got balls around the store? Chingwa? Why you got balls around the store? I'll tell you why, because people steal. That's an easy question, right? That's like, why do you scratch your ass? Because it itches. Right? Am I missing something? Why do you think we put surveillance cameras in our store? So we could remember our customers? Oh, there goes Mr. Johnson. He never steal nothing. Hey, #1 customer. Come on, man. People steal. That's all I'm saying. Clap your hands if you've never stole anything in your whole entire life. See, everybody that clap, they lie and steal. And right now, they still lying. It's not easy being Asian. Everybody makes fun of us. People confuse us for different nationalities, right? All my life, I got confused for being Vietnamese. Right? Have you heard Vietnamese people talk? They sound like they're mad all the time. I'll move. And I'm fat. I like to eat like foods from all different cultures, you know, except for Indian food, because that curry comes out in a hurry. But Vietnamese people, they have the best soup. It's called pho. Have you tried it? Yeah, it's good for you. My friend was bragging about his mom's soup. My mom makes the bomb pho. I was like, what the fuck are we waiting for? Before dinner started, his mom came in. Dude, you in trouble? No, grandma called. She said hi. Of all the Asians out there, Koreans, I would say, are the strongest ones. Right? Because they're the only ones that'll open up a liquor store in the hood. Remember the Koreans on the riots, on the rooftops? Oh, no, no, take from my store. Oh, no, no, take 40 ounce. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, that's Mr. Johnson. He ain't #1 customer. Chingwa, get bending, aisle 4. We got white people here. Where's the white people at? Hey, it's all white. White people are cool until they get fired. Right? And then they shoot everybody. Right? When blacks and Latinos get fired, it's about time, sucker. Fire a white guy. I'm fired. What? I'll be back. They go home, they get a gun, they come back, they shoot everybody. Right? I know because I'm Filipino. A lot of Filipinos work in the post office. I would hear the news before it came out on the news. You know, my dad would come home from work. Oh my God, you won't believe what happened today. Bob came in with a gun and shoot everybody. I had to jump behind the front counter, hide behind the file cabinet. You're lucky I'm alive. I'm like, Dad, calm down. Forget you! You calm down. Did you get shot at your job today? Huh? No, because you don't job, Edwin. Nothing. It's a Magnum condom. I found that. How did that fall out of your pocket for real? I'm serious. It was on the floor.
I donated it.
Oh, you donated it? You're not black, fool. You're being fake. See, you lied to all of us. And who cares what size you have, dude? Who cares? Women? No, the only reason women care about size is because there's so many porn movies that they're like, my man doesn't have that size. No, really, that's what happens, dude. I think we need to stop watching pornos. It hurts people. It's like I said, quit smoking weed. No. What am I gonna do with all my bongs? Relax. How about rather than having sex, read a book? You might be a little intelligent. And then people wonder why you can't have a good conversation with your woman after sex because everybody's thinking about sex. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why nothing happens. Everybody goes to sleep after. What? The phone's ringing? Because I've only had a couple of experiences in sex. And I could say I tore it up, you know? But I'm going to stay humble. Whatever. If you guys don't believe that Chicken Little has gotten some, whatever. Anything's possible in life. Everybody got needs, right? Not just you guys. Short guys do too. But it's harder for us to find love because the world made this thing called the high heel, which is keeping me this far away from love. I'm this far away from being in love, people. This far away. And it's not getting any closer. I could jump higher and try to get it, but no. This is why I don't around, people. I have to get accomplished, man. Like most guys' fantasies is to be with two women. I know, dude, I know. That's how I feel sometimes too by myself, man. But I gotta share my pain too with these people, you know? I get into a lot of man, and I don't want to. It just happens, you know? Like one time I was gonna go get my hair cut, you know, I got my new glasses. I was feeling like a new guy, you know? I guess life said, all right, I'll give you a new life, and life gave me an accident with an Armenian in a semi. The semi hit me, like I was going straight and he hit me and spun me into 180. But see, they say that only when you dream your soul leaves. Hell no, dude. When you get hit by a semi, your soul leaves too. My soul was the passenger, people. When we got hit, he's like, I don't want to be in you while we get hurt. And he came back after we were okay. I got out of my car, and then the Armenian came up to me. He's like, my friend, you're a lucky man. And he walked away, and that's all I got from him. See, and the accident taught me that stereotypes are what people keep going. Like, for example, when people say Mexicans don't have insurance, you guys laugh at it like it's a joke. It's not a joke because we have insurance. I know I have insurance. It's not real, but I have the paper. Right? We're not in good hands. We're in God's hands, okay? That's it. Let's beat these stereotypes, people. Asians aren't bad drivers. Don't even laugh at that either, because I think it's drugs, actually weed, and spinning rims. Because I'll give you an example of what it'll make you slip on the road. Like, for example, have you ever been going straight on a red light, like a street light going straight, but the green arrow to turn left turns on, and you think you're supposed to go, and you're like, oh, it got me. And I was sober. Don't you think a guy that's high is like, dick, fool, I'm tough, fool. Are those spinning rims? No, fool, he's going. No, fool, those are spinning rims. No, fool, he's going. And then you crash. But people don't want to admit to it, man. They just rather blame Asians. Nah, you know what I mean? The world's up, people. There's too much competition going on. Really, women compete with women, men compete with men. Sometimes men compete with women. Like, how much competitiveness is there? No, really. I started noticing that people with the same model car you have always want to race you. I never got this. We both have cars. They work. Who cares who has a better Nissan Sentra? Fool, just go. Mine is a 94, yours is a 2007. Okay, it came with a CD player. No, some guy tried to race me like if my little throwback 94 Sentra was gonna top his or something. No, at a supermarket, I seen two little old ladies racing each other in electric wheelchairs down the aisle. And I was like, dude, I guess this is happening everywhere, you know? And I remember my car broke down, so I used to walk everywhere. And I saw this guy with the same shoes I had, so I was like, what the f***? I had the better Nike Huaraches than him. See, because I'm Mexican, people, but I was raised in America, so I might sound black a little bit, but I'm Mexican for real. Dime como tú, you know? I know all those songs. Dos mujeres. But since I got influenced by hip hop, that character is hidden, like it's waiting to come out. I've written a couple of jokes in Spanish. I think they work better. Like, you know what else I hate, people? Like, when we have to go get a smog check. I hate that. I don't like that. Like, how do you feel? Like you're feeling, dude. It feels like a pregnancy test, I think. Because you're hoping, I hope it passes and You're all in the waiting room, like, And then, like, you see the mechanic get out of your car. And then you always know he's gonna give you bad news because he's cleaning on a part. Like, they always clean parts where they give bad news. No, pues no pasó. No, pero si quieres te lo paso por $200. That, dude. I'd rather get caught up, you know? I'm sorry, man. You know, I'm not gonna get locked up. No, I don't want to. No. Being locked up, all that means is you don't have a job. That's it. Not really. If you don't have a job in the daytime, all you do is stay at home. I'm locked up. Fool. I could get out, but I'm gonna go back in because I ain't got to do. Because I try to do the best for myself, you know, be the right guy. But it never works, you know. I think women want too much. Women want a perfect guy. Right? You're not going to find them. You're not. They're not out there. They're not out there. Like, because guys, we already know. We gave up hope. We're never going to find a fine chick with all the qualities we want. No, honestly, if a woman got big breasts, she ain't got no booty. Right? If she got a big booty, she ain't got no breasts. Big breasts and big booty, and she's ugly. And that's just how nature works, you know? What it doesn't give you, it gives it to you somewhere else, you know? See, but I think it's easier to be a woman than a man because women, you guys have makeup. That's why it's called makeup. If you don't like your face, make it up. That's what it's saying. Right? It gives you a mirror like, hey, you up, do it again. Are you sure you like yourself? Mascara, in Spanish, it's máscara. People, come on, catch on, you know? It's right there.
Happy to be here in front of La Raza. I just want to let you guys know right now, I'm tired of all the names that they have for us. I mean, what is there? There's Latino, there's Hispanic, there's day laborer. You know what? I'm tired of all that. I'm just going to ease it up right now. To me, everybody's Mexican. Let's take the confusion out of it. Everybody's Mexican. Well, until they do something stupid, then we'll call them Puerto Rican. Right? It's okay, I watch MTV, I'm allowed to say that. It's okay. I got a Daddy Yankee in my car CD. Or I got a Daddy Yankee CD in my car. That gives me permission to say that. Yeah, I messed that up. It's okay. Happy to be here though. I drove out from Yuma, Arizona today to come out here. And it's, man, I thought I was gonna get killed on that freeway. This cholo pulls up next to me. No, but he was looking at me all mean. I was like, oh man. I wasn't going to make eye contact, but then I figured, how the hell can I be intimidated by this guy? He's listening to, hey there, lonely girl. Like, oh. I'm like, it's okay, he's just sad. I'll let him look at me like that. It's fun, man, it's fun. He got his heart broken. What was I supposed to do? Look at him. Go ahead. Keep looking. That's what he's supposed to do, man. I like cholos though, because my older brother was one of them, and because they've got cholos in Arizona too. Not as hardcore as they are over here, but they try over there. They try. It's so cute, man. They walk around with their little capri pants and their spaghetti strap tank tops, and like, oh, some of them wear hairnets. I'm like, going to work, okay. So, it's pretty cool. I don't hang out with them because my brother didn't let me, and which is fine. Sometimes I wish I would have became a cholo, just because you don't see no fat cholos around. That would look dumb, right? Walking around with my chicken pot pie tattoo right here. Can't make that work, man. Can't make that work. So that was all inspired by the cholo that mad dogged me today, which is fine. I had a rough day today earlier because I had to do some laundry. My washing machine broke. What are you supposed to do when that happens? Did you know there's a 1-800 number underneath the lid? I hate calling call centers because they always think that you're stupid. So I like to act stupid just to make them feel like their job's worthwhile. I call this guy up and like, hey, my washer's not broken. He's all, well, is the lid closed? Oh, no, I didn't think to do that. Let me go close it, but is that going to disconnect our call? And he thought I was serious. He's like, no, sir, that's not going to disconnect our call. Go try it. And I'm like... So I went along. I made the noise clang. It's still not working. Hello? Hello? He's like, sir, just kidding, because you thought it was going to... That's weird, man. I was like, all right, Einstein, that didn't work. What else? He's like, all right, let's try one more thing. Did you check the hose? What? Did you check the hose, sir? I'm like, pimping ain't easy, but yeah, keep them in check. I mean, got to. Can't make that work. Like, what makes somebody take a call center job at a washer and dryer place? Like, did they get tired of working at fast food? Is that what happened? And I hate going to fast food drive-thrus. And guys, I can talk about fast food drive-thrus because I used to, well, I eat at them. And why do they correct you on stuff that you don't need to be corrected on? I hate that. I go to Jack in the Box and I'm like, yeah, can I get a chicken sandwich? Sir, what did you want? Chicken sandwich, no tomatoes. Sir, there's no tomatoes on the chicken sandwich. There's no tomatoes on there. I'm like, why did he have to tell me that? He could have just gone through his day and I would have thought he was an excellent worker. That got me mad. I'm like, you know what? Put them on and then take them off. Okay? Yeah, do that. No. When I eat my chicken sandwich, I better taste tomatoes. But there better not be any. And you know that they're always gonna get your order wrong when they don't want to repeat it to you. Okay, sir, go ahead and pull forward. Tell me what I ordered. Go ahead. We'll tell you at the window, sir. No, tell me now. Right now. They have that long pause because they got to think because they weren't really paying attention. Okay, that was a Big Mac with extra sauce and no onions. Close. It was actually a grande frappuccino, but now that you mention it, throw some Big Mac sauce on there, because that sounds good. They're weird, man. I hate going to those places, so. Well, obviously, I love going to those places, but. So, I'm having a rough year this year because I'm going through a divorce right now with my wife, and she, no, if you knew her, you wouldn't be saying that, so. It's tough, man. It's tough. Like, I started thinking, like, maybe I should try to make it work. I should try to work it out. Not because I don't want to be divorced, but I think to myself, and I'm not religious, but I say, what would Jesus do? Right? And I think Jesus would lose weight first. And maybe learn how to. I don't know. Those are just my beliefs. See, for those of you who didn't get that, I was putting myself in the place of Jesus. Not that Jesus didn't know how to do it, because we all know Jesus knows how to do that. He knows how to do that. That's why he didn't have any kids. That's awesome. Jesus is a cool guy, though. I'm not that religious, but sometimes I think that I got to make it work because of that. Another thing that I want to do is, I think I ran out of time here, but before I get out of here, I want to let you guys know, I really love doing this comedy thing. I love it, but another thing that I want to get into, my first choice in entertainment was actually music, because I want to give a message. You know what I mean? Because I'm tired of those boy bands. I'm glad that they died out. Because what did they sing about? Nothing. You know what? I'm going to start up the very first fat boy band. Okay? Right? This is what a fat boy band song would sound like. There's a few choices that I could make. Wow. One is McDonald's. Yeah. And I love their French fries and their triple thick shakes. And the meal combos. But then I think of how much Burger King's Double Whopper makes me faint. Alright. Just thinking of those succulent, juicy patties makes me wanna leave this stage.
I love women, I really do. I got a bone to pick with the women. Why is it that women get away with being rude every day? We never say anything. Ladies, you don't even realize when you're being rude. My sister got me a rude Christmas gift this past Christmas. How do you get somebody a rude Christmas gift? She got me a sun visor for Christmas. A hat that you would wear in the summertime at the beach. See, it's a very stupid gift because it's cold in New York City in December. But here's why it's rude. If you know me like she knows me, you would know that the reason I wear a hat all the time is because I'm going bald. Now, a sun visor really just highlights the problem area, really accentuates my main insecurity for everyone walking down the street to point and laugh at on Christmas morning. It's pretty messed up, right? It's okay, though, because I'm going to get her back. Here's how. She's got a birthday coming up in like a month, and she's fat. So I'm buying her a sweater with a big hole cut out right in the stomach area so everyone can point and laugh at her gut. I really like doing that joke, guys. I don't like taking my hat off in public. I really don't. It's a very dramatic difference. Like, my hairline, look at that. And I have a very young-looking face.
You know what I'm saying? Like with my hat on, it looks like I have a future. But as soon as this hat comes off, that idea flies out the window. Think of it like this. With my hat on, it looks like I might be a college student, right? With my hat off, it looks like I might murder a college student. And that's a very big difference for one piece of clothing to make in my life. And that's why I can't hit on women outside, because I'm always afraid a gust of wind is going to come and knock my hat off. It'll be like I'm being fucked by nature or Jesus. Imagine that. Girls, imagine I'm hitting on you. It's like, hey, what's up, ladies? You want to get something to drink? I know that's great. Follow me. I wish you guys didn't clap so hard for my bald head. God's a bunch of man. I'm half Puerto Rican, half Italian. My mother, who was Italian, was racist against everybody. I don't know how my dad got her. My mom was especially racist. She did not like Jewish people. She used to tell me all the time. I had a Jewish friend in high school. She told me I couldn't be friends with them. I'm like, why not? She's like, because the Jews control all of the banks and all of the media in the world. I was like, Mom, you married a Puerto Rican. We're on welfare. We need some Jews in our life right now. Are you insane? All of the banks in the world. I'm going to marry a Jewish chick and own a bank. Then I'm going to put it out on the wire because I own on the media that Louis J. Gomez owns a bank. It's pretty badass. A lot of Jewish people in the crowd. All right. Man, I'll tell you guys, the most embarrassed I've ever been in my entire life. True story. First time I got caught masturbating. Every guy has been caught masturbating. Every guy. It's a game of numbers. We do it too much. It's the truth, right? I got caught when I was very young. I got caught by my sister when I was 9 years old. That's embarrassing, okay? That's especially embarrassing, not only because it's my sister, but at 9 years old, I masturbated in a very embarrassing way because I didn't learn the traditional form of masturbating until I was like 11 or 12, okay? At 9 years old, I humped things. I loved humping things. At 9 years old, I would hump everything. I would hump my pillow or my mattress, or sometimes I would bunch up my blankets in what I thought was the shape of a woman's body, and I would hump my pile of blankets. Swear to God, this is true. I say, hey guys, don't be embarrassed about this. I should be way more embarrassed about this than you are, so relax. It's a hilarious story, I promise. My favorite thing to hump, this is true. My favorite thing to hump when I was 9 years old, I had this big white overstuffed teddy bear wearing this little red t-shirt that said, I love you. This thing was teasing me for years, begging for it, right? So I would come home from the third grade every day. I would drop my books on the floor. I would drag this bear into the bathroom like a caveman and just go to town on it, right? And this one time in particular, I didn't lock the bathroom door behind me. So I'm on the floor doing things to this bear that I shouldn't be doing. And I look up, I see my 11-year-old sister standing there with a terrified look on her face. And as soon as we made eye contact, she just went, oh. Then she slammed the door and ran out of the house. She was gone. I swear to God, this is true. She was gone for 2 hours. Nobody knew where my sister was. And I was too embarrassed to say anything, right? But we lived upstate in kind of like a wooded area. So I remember thinking, she's probably out back in the woods, like crying, right? But I remember thinking, if she is out back in the woods, I hope a pack of wolves come and kill her. I swear to God, like a pack of wolves or like you know, it'd be ironic if a real bear came and dragged her off into his cave so nobody would ever know that I have sex with my teddy bear. But don't worry, guys. She lived. She did not die at the end of this story. She lived, and for about 20 years of my life, I was afraid that she was going to tell everybody, right? And that was like a power she had over me. And once you're a comedian, you kind of lose your sense of embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? So almost like an inside joke to myself, a year ago, I just brought it up to her, right? I was like, hey, Jenny, do you remember the time you caught me having sex with a teddy bear on the bathroom floor? And she denied that it ever happened, which is pretty messed up, right? Because I spent 20 years afraid she was going to tell everybody, right? And now I almost want her to tell everybody because it's such a funny story. It's like, Jenny, seriously, tell everyone how I used to have sex with that teddy bear. Is that not the funniest thing ever? I'll tell you guys, I am Hispanic. Hispanic people were famous for having bad tempers. I felt like I was a victim of racism recently by a Pakistani guy. A Pakistani guy was racist against me, and if there was a totem pole of where like we stand, Puerto Ricans are like at least 2 or 3 levels above Pakistanis. Anybody will admit that. You know what I'm talking about? This Pakistani guy was racist against me. I went into his deli. I don't remember exactly what happened. I remember buying a sandwich, right? Putting a $20 bill on the counter. Then getting into a conversation with my buddy. This little Pakistani guy starts snapping his fingers in my face. So I'm like, what's up? He goes, that sandwich costs $5. So I point to the 20. I'm like, yeah, that's my 20 right there. And he calls me a liar. He's like, that's not your 20. That's his 20. And he points to some white guy standing over here having nothing to do with the conversation. Just some white guy standing there, right? So I get upset. I'm like, yeah, man, don't call me a liar. I'm spending money in your store. Give me my change. He picks up the 20. He's like, I'm not giving you anything. You need to pay for your food or you need to get the hell out of here, right? So immediately I start cursing at him. I'm like, listen, give me back my money. He starts threatening me. I start threatening him. By the way, the white guy isn't saying a word. He's just standing over here pretending to stare into the ice cream cooler, and it's pissing me off, right? So this goes on, this argument goes on for maybe 10 seconds or so. Finally, the Pakistani guy, he doesn't know what to do. He grabs $15 out of the register. He says, you want your change? Fine. Get the hell out of here. And he throws it in my face. Swear to God, that's true. So then I grab a handful of Ghirardelli chocolates off the counter. Do you guys know those little individually wrapped chocolates? They're delicious. So I grab a handful of them, and I just peg him in the face. I'm like a shotgun blast of chocolate right to his face, right? And I swear to God, this is true. His buddy, there was two of them, they start grabbing chocolate bars and apples and winging them at me. Just winging them. And I'm ducking out of the way. There's things getting knocked off of counters. There's a baby crying. There's a woman screaming. The white guy still isn't saying a goddamn word, by the way. But here's the thing. I'm in New York City. I'm 28 years old. I'm in the middle of a food fight. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. Here's where it goes from funny to scary, because the Pakistani guy is bright red in the face. He goes under the counter and pulls out a club that he had made. He like sawed a broomstick in half and taped up one end to make a handle. Like he knew this day was coming. He built a weapon for it, right? He jumps over the counter, chases me out of the deli, and I just run because I'm afraid, right? I just run outside. And there's this big crowd of people watching me, and I feel very stupid, okay? But I feel very justified because he called me a thief and accused me of stealing. I felt very justified until a half an hour later when I put my hand in my pocket and realized that I never actually put my 20 on the counter in the first place. It was in my pocket the whole time. I wasn't paying attention at all. And you know what's funny? The white guy was paying attention, and it was his $20 bill. But he was just so terrified of the two minorities screaming and yelling at each other that he was like, screw it, it's just not worth it, guys. Just take the money and split it. I just came to buy some ice cream. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys very much. Have a great night.